Sorry that intro was extremely obnoxious and definitely not necessary, but you know, I feel like it's kind of becoming tradition. Also, I'm now just realizing that the brows are a bit much today. They're kind of thick, but I think I like them like that. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Those little rascals, are they just too much? So now that I just wasted my entire intro talking about my eyebrows, I'm going to shamelessly self-promo my Twitter, which is in the background right there. That's my nice little layout. If you want to go follow @Elise Eklund. Also, my Instagram is the same. Now that we have that out of the way, we can move right into the video. All right, so you've obviously read the title of this video, and I'm sure that many of you have noticed I haven't played guitar on my channel in quite some time. It's been a hot minute. Translation, like a year and a half maybe? I think that needs some explanation because a lot of you guys have been asking why I don't play it anymore and why I'm not doing tutorials for it. I'm going to be very transparent. I have been avoiding this question mostly because it has to do with my failures as a musician and my shortcomings in my musical journey. Yeah, we're going to spill the tea today, expose myself. I can literally spill the tea, but I'm not gonna do that because why would I spill perfectly good tea that I can drink? That was so stupid. Why would I say that? I say the stupidest things while I'm filming. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in. Who cares? I'm just gonna leave all the dumb things that I say in this video. Elise Uncensored. Oh gosh, this could go very badly. So this isn't something that's easy for me to talk about because I'm admitting the terrible job that I've done at improving on guitar. I hope that some of you will be able to relate to this or that you at least find it interesting, and if at any point in this video you fall into those categories or you just enjoy it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button because that really does help out a lot. And of course, at any time, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments because I want to start a discussion on this and talk to you guys about it. Maybe I'm just being a little bit dramatic, but it's actually heartbreaking for me to say that the main reason I gave up guitar is because playing it wasn't bringing me happiness anymore. And you have to understand how confusing and hard it is for me to say that because in the beginning, when I first started out, I was 17 years old. I was so happy and excited just to learn new things, pick up my guitar. I would spend hours and hours every single day practicing, and it just made me so genuinely happy. I actually felt like it was a form of therapy for me because it would calm me down and it did bring me joy. Also, when I was 17, I had a lot more free time back then, so I had that opportunity to practice and improve, even though at that time I probably would have told you I was super busy. Putting it into perspective of where I am now in my life, I see that I had so much time to just really plug away at learning new things on guitar. So I had been playing for a few years, practicing, improving. However, once I got to my senior year of college, I had to start job searching and I accepted a job in Arizona, which was halfway across the country. So I moved for the job because I thought this is probably my only opportunity to get a job that I'm going to enjoy. So I packed up and moved. At this time, I was a full-time student trying to finish my degree program. I was working a full-time job and I was also trying to post regularly on YouTube. Yikes, how did I do it? I don't even know. So in the midst of all of this craziness, there were so many exciting yet stressful things happening in my life. I also hit a plateau in my guitar journey. So what that means is I had constantly been learning and improving, but I reached a point where I just wasn't going anywhere, hence the plateau. I wasn't going up, I wasn't really going down, maybe like a little bit down, but we're not even gonna get into that. That doesn't matter. I wasn't learning anything new, that's the point. I knew how to play the beginner chords. I could play bar chords pretty decently. I had strumming down. The next step to challenge myself would have been learning new songs, probably trying finger picking, more riffs, different rhythms and styles of guitar. However, because I was so busy, I wasn't really motivated to take that extra step and discipline myself to really take on a new challenge. I don't like saying that I didn't have the time to practice guitar. I would more so say that my adult responsibilities responsibilities were taking priority over my musical interests. So I kind of just let it go because I felt like I was too busy, and then whenever I would look at my guitar and think, hey, I should probably practice that, I would pick it up, but I would be way too tired to try to learn anything new. I would just practice the same 4 easy chords over and over and not even learn new songs. And in my mind, that was practice, and I thought that was good. However, as you can probably guess, that got pretty boring pretty quickly. And that was so harmful for me because now anytime that I look at my guitar or try to play it, I associate it with it being boring because I was so trained to just play the easy things because I hadn't disciplined myself to say, hey, even though you're tired, you need to practice something new. And that's how it went for quite some time until I really just stopped playing it altogether. It was kind of a gradual decrease in practice over these few months, I think. Then my mindset was focused on the fact, well, why the heck should I play guitar if it doesn't interest me anymore? What's the point? And like I said in the beginning, it breaks my heart to say that because guitar is such a cool instrument and there's so many different things that you can do with it. But I was just too caught up in everything else, and I was also going through a lot of emotional stress at that time because I moved halfway across the country by myself. I was a mess, to say the least. That move to Arizona was the catalyst that sent me into quitting guitar, and I realized that I should probably put a disclaimer here. My definition of quitting the guitar is not practicing and not learning anything new. Because I know that some of you have probably seen that I've played it in a few covers in the past year. However, you have to understand that for those covers, I was playing really easy chords, and beforehand I would only practice for 5 or 10 minutes. That's not acceptable personally for me with my guitar goals, so I would say I quit even though I still know how to play the basic chords, but I can notice that even with the easy chords, my skills are declining. Oh, which is so sad. I hate it. I hate that I'm not inspired. Hate is a very strong word, but that is how I feel about this situation. I hate that I look at my guitar and I don't feel inspired to pick it up and play it. That stinks. It's awful. I don't know why I'm doing this. This video is so hard to make. Why? I can't talk. I'm so bad at this. I could be playing guitar right now, but instead I'm sitting here making this video because I guess I find that more exciting, which I do. I love making videos, but also if I'm making a video about how I'm not practicing guitar and how I should probably discipline myself more and become motivated, then maybe I should be practicing. Also, this is getting really messy, but do you see what I mean? It just all boils down to the fact that I don't enjoy it anymore. I do want to move past this, and I truly believe that it's just a phase. For some reason, I'm really uninspired, and that whole move situation just didn't help at all. It kind of sent me into a rut, and I can't seem to get out of it, but I think slowly I'll be able to pick myself back up, and it all just comes down to I need to take the initiative to practice more. I want to be able to shred on guitar and do more finger picking and become amazing, get past that plateau that I never got past. Why are my notes so crazy? This is wild. How am I supposed to talk about all of this? Man, this video is turning out kind of depressing, but I do have a good message. I am going to take steps to start practicing more, and I'm gonna get a list of songs that I want to start working on. That way I'm forced to learn something new and practice it. All right, so that kind of gives you some insight on how I've been feeling about guitar and why I haven't been playing it on my channel as much. It all comes down to priority. I have not been prioritizing it, and that makes me really sad, but hopefully, actually not hopefully, no, I'm gonna turn this around. I want to. You guys, it would be awesome if you could keep me accountable. Just check up on me, tweet me, and say, hey, are you practicing guitar? What are you learning? And even ukulele. Okay, some people might think that the reason I stopped doing guitar was because I was doing more ukulele on my channel, which is true to an extent, but also I haven't really been practicing ukulele that much either. So feel free to check up with me on that. Just ask me if I'm practicing. I'll try to ask you guys if you're practicing, whether that's guitar, piano, trumpet, xylophone, whatever you do, or maybe you do sports. I'll ask you if you went for a run today. Summary of this video, it's perfectly okay and accurate to say that I failed, but I'm also learning from this situation, and I'm not taking it as a negative thing. I'm taking it as you failed in this area, but you can still turn it around and go up. Hopefully. We're hoping, we're optimistic, and maybe y'all will start seeing more videos with guitar on my channel sometime in the very near future. I hope that this answered some of your questions because people have asked me about it, and I finally gave you the truth. It's not super exciting, it's kind of sad, but like I said, there's a good lesson from it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and supporting me and commenting on my videos, liking them, and just even watching them. That means so much. And even in times where I feel like I'm falling short, you guys are just always so sweet, and you deserve all of the good things in life. I love y'all so much. Have a fantastic day. Bye.